Alrighty, I'm going to go over my Cava trade. I am still in this as well. What interests me, we can see this nice little consolidation area. It broke lower, kind of cleaned up that level, came back into the level, retested these highs, broke out. Earnings, boom, huge gap, nice close, close out 20%, had a nice little follow through of 3%, and then has slowly sold off since then. And where has it sold off to? The 10 EMA. So this is a level of area of interest. It held it here. You can see it grinding and respecting it in the past, as well as the 20 EMA. So this is kind of I'm going to unhide all my drawings here. This is level, right? This is a breakout and pullback to price correction, not necessarily a time correction, to the 10 EMA play. Okay, looking at a closer time frame, 30-minute time frame, sorry, you can see that gap up. It has not been able to fill it just yet. This low is that gap. It opened up and just ripped. So the low is 110.09. This low here is 110.30. And so we can see that on the 30-minute time frame, it broke a nice downtrend line here. Okay. It didn't quite make a higher high just yet. It's right at that resistance level. But it did happen right. Look at that bounce, like engulfed, boom, right at the 10 EMA. You can also see I have this light blue line here. That is from this low. Monday the 5th, right? And it's kind of along there as well. So what I notice is that if lows are going to hold, they respect that anchor VWAP. So I kind of use that as a guide as well. So we have some confluence here. We have the gap up, right? So if there's any shorts trying to cover, they're going to suck that up. 10 EMA and the VWAP from that gap down and got eaten up, Dan, on the 5th of August. And so it was also holding this low of day two. So what I kind of liked about this entry wise, if we go back to the day, we saw that on Friday, yes, it was a low volume day. It also undercut Thursday's low on a high, which was a higher volume, right? So Thursday's low was 110.66. Today's low was 10.10.30. I'm sorry. 110. This was 10.10.30. And so if it broke this low and there's more supply that was going to come out, I feel like it would have continued down lower, right? Because if you get a stop run on Thursday, you get anybody else that's going to sell that's using that as a stop loss, they would also begin to liquidate. And that didn't really happen. And so what happened is it looked below Thursday, kind of no supply, sucked right up and then back into this range. So it could just start ranging from here to here, maybe another retest of the 10. I don't know. But I did enter this with 6 minutes left in the day. Because I am trying to catch this pullback to the 10 EMA. So I entered at 1340, kind of waited for a little bit of volume to come in. You can see a nice little downtrend line break. It couldn't break that consolidation, so sold off a little bit. You can look at it as to a flag to the VWAP of the day if you really wanted to. Broke that on volume. It's just end of day volume though. And I'm kind of watching this white level here, white line of 14, and then maybe we have this little gap here. Maybe we'll start selling or buying into that, testing this supply in here, and then next would be that guy. This is the VWAP from the earnings gap, so we do have that supply ahead of us. So if I were an institution and I were to be graded on my entry, especially after a move here, I want to be graded as getting in at a price that is lower than the average individual. So sellers are technically still in control here. However, this might start to flatten out here. So that's kind of the play. I'm going to manage it on the 30-minute time frame and carry my stop loss above underneath higher lows, as if this wants to make higher highs. My stop loss right now is at 110, so I got a $3.40 risk for that. So 2R would be $6.80. So that's going to be my 2R target, and we'll go from there.